We're coming to you soon with the Adventures of Nigel and Twiggette and Squeef.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Squeef is always an afterthought, unfortunately for them. What is it, though? This is a 3-episode mini-series, mini-arc, spin-off-esque show within the world of the Adventures of Bud and Herb. It's our 3 little goblin friends who start their own fungcast because they're big fans of Mysteries of the Verdant Valley and big fans of Bud and Herb.
Seth,
Yes?
how did these characters, Nigel, Twiggette, and Squeef, how did they crawl out of your brain?
Yeah, we're working on season 1, laying out the episodes. I had the pleasure of jumping in as Darryl on episode 4.
And other characters.
And other characters, yes. Thank you. Before that, I was like, hey, if you want my feedback, I'm happy to give it. And y'all asked for it.
And we took it.
Of course, I have to be extra about everything. So I wrote up all my notes of, the first initial cut of episode 1. And I was like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to send this to them in a format as if it was a fan letter from an in-world character? And so I started writing fan mail to Bud and Herb from one Nigel Festergut. So that's where Nigel crawled out of my brain, just as these fan letters. With each episode's feedback, I would write a new little letter, just giving Nigel's excitement about the episode. He's absolutely obsessed, maybe to an unhealthy level, some might say. You can actually check out the letters. I ended up recording them and sending them to y'all in the Fun Bags episodes. If you want to see the origin of Nigel. From there, I kind of just made shit up in the world as I was writing these letters, and I was like, oh, he's a part of the Goblin Clutch. And, he's trying to drag his sister in as a fan of Bud and Herb. So Twiggette, that's where Twiggette shows up. I think there was a Squeef. Yeah, there was one letter where I think like around 24 of his family members got, killed and carried off by some creature or something. Mm-hmm. One of those was Squeef. And so, then when we were talking about the show, we were brainstorming it and decided we wanted to do a spinoff. That's kind of where Squeef kind of crawled out of our heads collaboratively as Squeef the Second. Mm-hmm. And so those are our 3
Real
characters.
Squeef. You very generously said, hey guys, do you need any bonus content? And we were like, thank the gods. Yes. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
It's hilarious because I was like, I shouldn't send this to them because I'm like, I'm not trying to force them to use this. I'm like, they're gonna feel like they have to use this if I send this to them. And I was like, Seth, it's okay, just send it.
What was the moment that you knew that, okay, Nigel makes these fun bags of fan mail episodes, this bonus content, but when did it become a full-on side quest? When did we start to realize, oh, there's some lore here, and like what sparked your curiosity there?
I think that was y'all being generous about your enjoyment of Nigel. I think the initial thing that I said to y'all was like, what if Nigel is actually just a cryptid and he's catfishing Bud and Herb or something?
Yeah, we did have that thought for a while. I remember you bringing that up.
Like, what if he's a hidden cryptid?
I mean, it's
Still possible.
It could still happen, yeah.
I don't remember beyond that kind of where this started falling into place. I think we just started noodling on it, right?
Fitz was particularly like, number one, like the first fun bags I think that we received from you were like, okay, we love this character. We want to do something with this later on. And then when we started actually talking about it, I think Fitz, you were the one who was like, yeah, I think this is more than just like a cameo in later episodes, that there's could be a whole story here.
As usual, we bit off more than we could chew. We thought, maybe it was just my delusionalness. I thought it was going to be one episode.
Nice clean 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, nice
one
little,
shot.
one shot audio fiction.
It could have been.
Cute little, no, it turned into 3 episodes, full on production, months of work. Yeah,
Yep.
so it
Yep.
became a whole thing, but we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun.
Yeah. And speaking to that, what was the biggest surprise once we started recording these episodes? For me, it was that, this is 3 episodes and they are dense.
Yes.
This isn't a little one-off thing. It's a production, which I like. I'm a fan of it.
Kind of in the same boat where it was like, oh, this could be 2 episodes. I'm pretty sure the title of like our initial note was Festersode 1 or 2, and then it kept going, or 3. It was like, okay, it just kept expanding, and that was a delightful surprise. Beyond that, I mean, just like how much I fell for these characters, I guess. Like I loved
very
Nigel.
cute.
I mean, Nigel is like in my brain all the time.
You like goblins a lot.
Yeah, I guess so. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that until now. 2 of my favorite characters are goblins. Hey, and there's one of them.
Oh, yeah, I've got my dimple,
Look
too.
at that. Look at that.
Hold on, look
We
at
gotta
this.
have we need a dimple Nigel crossover.
We do.
Yes. I think I like unconventional goblins. What about you, Evan? I'm curious what your
Biggest surprise?
biggest surprise was. Yeah.
I don't know if this is really a good answer or not. We started talking about this, getting some feedback for things when we were all together at Gen Con. And I was very surprised to hear from more than one person, none of whom shall be named, unless we want to, I guess. I don't know why we would. that spin-offs are perceived as really bad. Just to be clear, I don't know that we ever conceived of this as a spin-off. We're kind of calling it a spin-off, but it's not necessarily that the intention is this is going to be a whole new series that will be ongoing.
Yeah.
In the way that The Adventures of Bud and Herb is. So that surprised me. People feel very strongly about spin-offs. That's weird because there's some spin-offs that I think I love historically on TV.
Angel.
First, yes, number 1.
Angel.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. And then, of course, there are really bad ones. And there are very bad episodes where they like soft launch a show from, you're like, well, these aren't my heroes. I hate this. So I get that.
Yeah.
But
I think this is more a mini series set in the same world.
Yes.
Exactly. It's a trilogy. It's a trilogy.
That's right.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Y'all, when can the fine folks expect to hear this first episode of this miniseries?
When can they?
When can they?
I think I know
Soon.
the answer to this question, but I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay.
I don't want to get it wrong.
Go ahead.
Okay, I
I'm
will.
pretty positive.
It
September
is.
2nd.
September 2nd.
Yeah.
So Tuesday, September 2nd. Tuesday, September 2nd. We are launching The Adventures of Nigel and Twiggette and Squeef.